Hello, hello, hello. What is up, Links fam? How we doing on this Tuesday? Good to see you. We'll let everybody get in here. All right, all right, all right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's a big week here. We are voting. That's right. It's US course voting week here at LinksDAO. It's an exciting time. Here's the link. Mike, and you have your hand raised. Do you want to come up on stage and ask a question, or is that accidental? But there's the link to vote. All right, perfect. We will get this started. Thanks everybody for being early here on Tuesday. C. Bruce, welcome to the stage. How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. How you doing, Coop?
I am all right. I just had a fantastic workout where I couldn't like shift my car into gear or turn the wheel after like the chest and arms day. So like solid time spent at the gym. Feels pretty good. Mr. Senor, how you doing tonight?
Doing great. Just had to quest sugar-free peanut butter cups.
Mm,
Delicious. Pulling on a Red Bull Zero right now and getting ready to crush some stuff. It's great.
that is excellent. We are fueled by caffeine. You and I. It's a good thing here. Well, thank you all for being here. Again, the vote is open. If you have any trouble voting, we are aware of a Ledger cold hardware wallet issue that's happening with MetaMask. Apparently, the workaround is to use Ledger Live. So if you have any issues with that, you can use Wallet Connect and Ledger Live to vote on Snapshot. If you have any questions or need some support, feel free to open a ticket. That's the workaround for Ledger. But voting will remain open until February 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, get your votes in before voting closes. It's going really well so far. Lots of great discussion here in chat. Lots of votes coming out. Lots of people excited about the U.S. course, which has been really, really fun. To that end, I'm going to spin the wheel of names here. Reward everybody showing up, saying GM, participating, and we will potentially have some new mechanics for this going forward very soon, but let's spin the wheel of names for everybody. Oh, you love to see it. Congratulations, Stanky. You're going to get some links rewards points. And we have some news. Last time on the call, we discussed Links Leagues. I know the Winter League is over. I see Mike in talk mentioned that he played some green grass golf. Confirm for me, Mr. Senor, are we looking at a March 1st launch for Links Leagues coming up next week?
I'm definitely hoping so. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. I think we can get it started by March 1st and get everyone kicked off in the warm weather. I know I'm certainly looking forward to competing.
It's going to be good. We don't have anything else going on this week, right? It should be pretty easy to spin that up.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Nothing else going on. Yeah, awesome. So we've got the vote happening right now. Again, if the vote passes, the way this will work is we will fire up the initiation portal, which will be where you can learn more about the membership types, where you can join Hillcrest, and that'll start with early access for participants in the DAO governance. If you have questions about what that means, you can head to the Clubhouse site on Hillcrest and view the checklist on the left side. If you verified your email, shared the page, upvoted the Commonwealth proposal, that will get locked at some point, and then vote on the proposal, which again is open until February 27th at 7 p.m. this Thursday. And then if the vote passes, we've got a lot of fun stuff to work on. We can join the course, finalize some dates for events, um, and do some really cool golf things as we work towards a grand opening in 2026. But there's lots more fun stuff in the interim. I want to pause and ask if we have any questions for the group right now about voting, about the U.S. course right now, or kind of this process that we're looking at.
Maybe while people are thinking of that, just to say it, because I know a few people have asked. So, additional details about, membership tiers, all the benefits that go with each, all of that stuff will be coming later. I know we've kind of listed some of that at a high level in the Clubhouse site, but there will be more detail to come. We said that in the proposal, but you'll certainly know more about all of that just at that time as things go live. Obviously, we're need a successful completion of the vote before then. And then the other piece, I know some people have also been asking about, like uh, the events related to Hillcrest, and what date are we thinking about for an event for the summer and all that stuff. That of course is TBD. We are starting to work on that as we get closer to the end of the vote, and things are looking like it will close with a yes vote. So we'll have more information to release on that front. I think it is going to be a very fun time this summer for kind of a welcome event or kickoff event there for members and such, but more detail to come on that. So I know I've gotten a few questions about that, so just wanted to mention it.
Fantastic. And yeah, Uncle, it'll be 2026 is the planned opening for the course, spring 2026, with perhaps some preview play available slightly earlier. Um, Gonna be a great time. So, yep, get those votes in. Remind your friends. We've been trying to send out reminder emails, but of course, this is Web3. Not every wallet we have do we have a, DM or Twitter account or email address associated with it. So, remind your friends that voting window is open. Let folks know to get those votes in before the 27th. We want to make sure everybody gets their POAP and any other rewards that may be around, casting your vote on the blockchain for this. Um, that being said, we've got a lot of exciting golf going on. We're planning our events for the next year, and of course, we have Links Play in Clubhouse, which is a great way to find golf courses if you have a global NFT that is complementary for GGA and World Vantage. Um, Mr. Senor, I see that we have some new GGA announcements, some new courses available.
I would be overjoyed to talk about some fantastic new courses that are available to the GGA. First foremost, Northampton Country Club in Easton, Pennsylvania. Also, if I mispronounce one of these clubs or cities, forgive my Tennessee accent, but Northampton or Northampton Country Club in Easton, Pennsylvania, just north of Philly. Pearland Golf Club, south of Houston, Texas. Chenal Country Club in Little Rock, Arkansas. Black Rock Country Club in Hingham, Massachusetts, just south of Boston. Hayfield Country Club in Cockeysville, Maryland, north of Baltimore, Maryland. And then we got an inside private golf club, Hideout Golf Club, which is a simulator in Nashville, Tennessee. Uh, I keep getting emoji reactions on my post in GGA, and I can't tell if people thought I was joking or not, but it's a really cool club, and it's, indoor simulators. And if you're ever coming to Nashville, please do make a request. I'd love to meet you there. But just want to say thank you to the generosity of our hosts. Like, this wouldn't be possible if hosts weren't willing to share their clubs with other members, and it's a really special thing we have as a community. So just, if you're a host in the audience, thank you so much for taking the time to add your club to the list, as well as make yourself available and receiving requests from other members. Obviously, you're under no obligation to accept them, but we just really appreciate you considering them and being so welcoming to other members of the LinksDAO community. And if you are in the audience and you're a member of a private club and you're interested in hosting, There is a form that you can complete in Clubhouse, or you can also reach out in Discord if you can't find it. So that's a GGA update. Again, very, very, very appreciative to all the hosts and excited for these 6 new clubs that are available in Clubhouse today.
I can confirm that Hideout in Nashville is a good hang for sure. So definitely take that
It's
up.
great.
Yeah,
It's sick.
yeah, good times for sure. I'm looking forward to hosting some folks this year out around Philly, and I think it's going to be a great year for not only our events, our courses, but for more golfers getting out playing with each other in links. It's absolutely the best. So yeah, if you haven't done a GGA round yet, definitely look into it. Look into grabbing a global or upgrading. It's a good time. Um, the next thing that I want to announce is very important. So I'm going to take a moment here and do another ping. See, Bruce, it looks like you unmuted. I'll let you talk. I'm going to type in an announcement, see if we can get some more folks in here to cover this next section.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, it's important in that I think you're going to go through some kind of like security and safety stuff, but uh, I just wanted to make sure you didn't undersell it. We're making a big announcement here, right? We're giving some people some alpha for joining the community call on Tuesday, so I feel like that's a big thing. So just wanted to make sure you gave it the appropriate flair when you're going through this section too.
Thank you for emphasizing it. I feel like we've been working behind the scenes. It's been a big week, and I don't want to let this get overshadowed by of course, the monumental U.S. golf course information that's happening. But we're gonna make a big announcement about the Links coin right here, right now. To those of you who are on the call, of course, this is recorded, so if you're listening in later, we're stoked to have you. Um, Stay tuned. Be interested in the announcements, all the official links, and everything else that comes out. Want to be really, really clear with everybody about the timing of what is coming, and be first and foremost, make sure everybody's safe with their interactions on the blockchain. So what that means is confirm all links that you click with linksdao.io/coin, Discord, where you are right here, right now, and our Twitter/X profiles. So we are at LinksDAO on Twitter. The coin account is at LinksGolfCoin. And you can confirm, please cross-check all websites, and links and things that you see online to make sure you're interacting with the proper websites. So that being said, the Links coin claim will open at 10 a.m. Eastern Time this Thursday, February 27th. That is this Thursday, 2 days from today, less than 48 hours out. We are going to have Links coins in our wallets, golfers. It's going to be sweet. There is only one place in the whole world, the whole internet, to claim Links coins. We're not going to DM you that link. Only click it from the Discord official links channel and our main web pages or announcements on Twitter, or type it in yourself. That's going to be claim.linksdao.io. Memorize that, type it in yourself. I'm going to add it to the official links. Right now, it just redirects to our linksdao.io/coin website, but it will be updated on Thursday at 10 a.m. this week. So if you have questions, you want to make sure you're secure, definitely ping us, open a ticket. We can help walk you through any questions or information, and watch this video to be prepared for the Links claim. Mr. Senor, do you want to talk a little bit about an overview of what to expect in preparation for this coin claim?
Yeah, sure. And again, if I miss anything, please let me know. It's a very exciting time just watching the chat scroll by. But I just want to reiterate again, Cooper did a great job explaining it. Just be safe. Just really make sure to be safe. Like, we have taken a lot of time to make this process smooth and easy and beneficial to members and beneficial for other communities, which we can talk about. But just please, please, please be safe. If anything does not look or smell or feel or sound good intuitively, just like ask and double verify, and I promise that we will keep you safe as well. So what's going to happen is we will be loading, everything into what's called Magna, and that is the claim portal in which you will be able to claim the coins that are eligible to you based on your allocations. That portal will go live around 10 a.m. Eastern. So mark your calendars, get ready, everything else. I cannot promise it won't be 10:02, 10:05. There can sometimes be delays, but be ready for 10 a.m. Eastern. We are doing everything that we can to get it on the dot at that time. And so what you'll then be able to do is when you go to claim.linksdao.io, this link will also be available from the Clubhouse. I'm sure it will be in other very safe areas as well. It will then load your Magna Claim portal. And there's two ways, and we'll explain this in a video that we'll put out on Thursday. But just to highlight it here, there are two ways for you to be able to claim. If you choose, you can connect the wallet that is eligible for the claim. So let's just say it's the same wallet we've been using to claim, check the claim estimator. You can connect that same wallet to Magna. It is safe. And you can claim directly into that wallet. And you'll need to make sure that you have base ETH to pay the gas. As Cooper already shared, that video walks you through that if you don't know how to do that. And if you have questions, let us know. If you don't want to connect your Claim wallet to Magna, you can connect any wallet that you want to Magna, and that will serve as your quote unquote delegate transaction wallet. So let me explain what I mean by that. When you go to Magna, and again, this will be in a video, and it's a very easy to use portal as well, you will be able to paste in your wallet address that you've been using to check in the claim estimator. Maybe you have NFTs in multiple wallets, whatever. You're going to copy and paste that into Magna. And then, without needing to sign a transaction to that wallet, you can connect a wallet that has base ETH in it. And you can then sign the transaction, which will move your allocation from the TGE wallet. And that will go into your wallet that is eligible for the claim. So it has to be a wallet that's eligible for the claim, obviously, to receive it. But you'll also be able to then paste that in, check, and see the total and then execute the transaction, pay a very small amount of gas. It's one of the main reasons that we're using Base, very small amount of gas, and then that will send over your claim. And then immediately after, you'll be able to click a button to add that token. And I use the word token because I know we talked about the difference between coin and token. It is technically a token, but you'll be able to add that into your wallet and see your balance immediately. And so, again, if you have questions, let us know. The video, we hope, will answer a lot of those questions. And most importantly, we believe the portal is very easy to use. So, for a grand majority of people, it should be flawless. But if you have any questions at all, you'll be able to reach out to us and only us, and we will be able to help you along. So, that's the main thing to expect. Additionally, obviously, some of you are members of multiple communities. And so, what you've seen in your claim estimator is obviously the amount that you're eligible for as your base NFTs and also your power ups. That all is included in what we call the NFT, or sorry, the community allocation. But you will also be able to then see if that wallet is eligible for any other of the growth allocations. So, for example, let's say there's a member in the audience here who also is a member of Bored Ape or is also a member of one of the other partner communities. You will see those as two separate claims, and you will have to sign transactions separately for those two. We wanted to keep those things clear and separate, so you are able to sign those transactions separately and get all of those coins into your wallet. So I'll pause there. Cooper, Chris, is there anything that I left out? I'm sure other people have questions, but is there anything else you want me to touch on?
I think the main one, and this is I'm pretty sure covered in the video, and we can always answer questions later and everything else. But so the coin is on Base, which is an Ethereum L2. So for anyone who hasn't done anything on Base, the Base network, this will require you getting a small amount of ETH onto or into your wallet on the base network so that you can pay the gas for the claim. That's covered in the video, but it's like an extra step that you just have to do before you actually do the claim. So if people have questions about that, reach out or watch the video. But I think that's the other kind of important piece there.
That's right. Yeah, and that video should definitely walk you through it, and I would do that, in advance. Again, the claim window is going to be very long, so it's not like if you don't do it on Thursday, you won't be done, but I'm sure you'll want to take care of it. So just prepare yourself. Get your wallet ready, get that base ETH in there. In the video, we talk about how much we recommend. We recommend at least 0.006, I think, but it is in the video. I know it's a very small amount, but we also just want to make sure that you don't put some over there and then find out you don't have enough because there's a spike in market gas or whatever. So just watch the video, prepare yourself, and if you have questions, please reach out. We will be here to help. This is something that we're really excited about, and we want to make sure is not stressful for anyone. So we've tried to really make sure that not only do the tools work really well, we got you prepared from the claim estimator. We made sure that we announced this ahead of time so people will have questions. We could take feedback. And then now when it comes to the actual claim process, we want to make that as smooth as possible.
Yep. Just to reiterate, there is no claim now open unless you're watching this 2 days in the future from a recording. Claim will open on February 27th. Anything you see offering to buy or sell or trade Links coin between now and then is not real. But yes, it is on base. We're excited to be working with the Coinbase team on this, and it works out really, really well with our NFTs, our Leisure and Global memberships, which are on Ethereum. So stoked to be in the same ecosystem with all of this, and we're happy to walk you all through it. Stay tuned for videos. We're going to email those out, post them here in Discord. And it should be a really positive experience. Again, no rush to claim. There will be a claim window, and we'll be here to support. Uncle, thanks for raising your hand, coming up on stage, for all your engagement, everything this week. Good to see you up here. How you doing?
GM, long time coming. I actually didn't think this was going to happen, the Lynx coin, but I'm more excited about the Hillcrest. I just have one question. I don't know who would be able to answer it. Doodles and Bored Ape have like their secondary collection, like their the Space Doodles and the Mutant Apes. I just want to know if it's only the main contract address that they'll get it, like the Bored Apes and the Doodles, or will it be also their second generation or second tier tokens?
Mr. Senor Hill, I think can confirm this, but we did just the Bored Ape Yacht Club main contract.
Let me just triple confirm this. I should have had this pulled up before the question.
It's a great question, right? There are.
It is a great question.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that they're 100% right.
I believe they are.
It's going to be it's Bored Ape, it's Mutant Ape, and then it's also Ape Chain with a certain amount of tokens
Yes.
above a threshold, which I'm not going to share what that threshold is right now.
Yeah. So there's Ape Chain, Mutant Apes, and Bored Apes are included.
And in
right.
Doodles, they have something where they wrap it into Space Doodles. So I don't know how that works on the Ethereum. Is that going to be also one of them?
Doodles is just Doodles official, the main contract address. So that anything basically like anything that owns one of the token IDs on the Doodle official contract.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, all right, perfect. Thank you for answering all my questions. That's all I really need to do. I stepped down.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for asking. We should have called that out. So I appreciate you asking that question.
We have the growth bucket. We're gonna talk a lot more detail about other golf projects, how it all works. At a later date, we're gonna break all this down with more detail. But we're looking forward to rewarding golfers all across the internet, all across the blockchain. And having them come participate in what we're working on here at Links together. So it should be a lot of fun.
For sure. Yeah, I think just to like, if you're sitting there thinking too, and you remember back to the announcement, we have heard a lot of feedback, and we will announce, in the future about how this all will work. But we have heard a lot of feedback on the growth bucket, and we have implemented that feedback. So look out for that information. But that was very helpful to sort of think and talk through from the podium and in Discord. So yeah, more to come on that.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool indication of what the Lynx coin means and is going to be. With all of us kind of jamming on and sharing ideas together and working on feedback. I think that we're if you have more ideas, please share them. Open discussion about Lynx coin here in this community. It's going to be great, and it's coming on Tuesday, or Thursday, sorry, Thursday 2/27 at 10 a.m. And we're really looking forward to it. Any other questions? Of course, feel free to raise your hand. We can discuss. But I did post that video, what to do to prepare. Get your base ETH. That's in the Clubhouse channel now. So you can review that, and if you have any questions, you can feel free to open a ticket. We're gonna have some additional, ticket support available through the weekend, and we'll be around to help answer your questions. Cool, cool. Well, I see some people typing, but if you missed it, yes, Lily, you do have to complete the foursome to qualify for the power up. So one golfer additional on Clubhouse doesn't give you the power up. You're going to need to add 3 golfers with wallets and email addresses to Clubhouse to get the power up. Great question. So this week as well, if you're considering voting or you've already voted but you just want to learn a little bit more about Hillcrest, head to the Links podcast. I prefer to watch the video on YouTube, but you can check it out on Apple, on Spotify, wherever you find your podcasts. We had the pleasure of having Rob Heineman, the current owner and our partner at Hillcrest, on to talk about his background, his experience, his vision with the course. It was my first time meeting him, and it was a great conversation. So that is posted here in the podium chat. It's also posted in the recordings channel. Check it out. I thought it was a great talk. Mr. Senor C. Bruce, what were your kind of takeaways from our podcast convo?
Yeah, I think it was just exciting to, hear a lot more about the kind of questions that we all, wanted to ask. I mean, thanks everyone for submitting questions in advance. That was super helpful. And we were also able to ask some questions. I feel a lot of affinity with Rob because Seven Irons is his favorite club. It's also my favorite club. And for all the Pebble Beach fans out there, you got some overlap there too. But I think the things that really like stuck out to me, one is like how much care and attention they've done with the Donald Ross Association and really making sure that there's a respectability and an awareness of like what it takes to restore a course. I know that's like, candidly, that's like one of the first things that Fried Egg wrote about is they're worried, and it always is a worry to like look at a Golden Age Architects course, but it's clear to me that they've put a lot of care into that, and that was really good to hear as a member, like as a like member of LinksDAO and a future initiator at Hillcrest, if the vote passes. So that was cool. And then I really just kind of like his segment on vibes, and just like it's been a big question in Discord. It's just like what's it going to be like to be at the course, and you could tell they put a lot of design into hospitality, but also not making it stuffy, making it be the kind of place that you just want to hang out. And I think that goes a long way for me. So, Chris, I don't know about your thoughts, but those are the things that I really took away from the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I had obviously, spoken to him quite a bit before over the, past months and months that we were working through the deal. But I did, it's interesting that we just went through like his history with Kansas City, with Hillcrest specifically, where he was, a member, way back when, even, kind of before more recent days, which, I found very interesting. And then, yeah, I think I would encourage everyone to watch it if you haven't already, because I think the most kind of impactful thing or the most interesting thing, uh, just listening to Rob talk in our conversation there was, well, twofold. One is just kind of the vision for the course and the club and the vibe there and everything else. And at least I believe lines up really well with LinksDAO and, what we would say is, or, what kind of the community has historically said is, uh, the desire for what we want in a club and in a course. It just seems really well aligned. But there's nothing better than hearing Rob say it and make your assessment of that yourself. The other thing I would say is, and this is really interesting, and I don't think really comes through in the Hillcrest website or whatever else, but um, Rob's kind of made his career, at least in the sports world, at Sporting KC, by being more kind of member focused, or kind of listening to his fans, his members, his customers, and taking that feedback to heart and implementing new and innovative things. Like I said this in the conversation, but like we always brought up Sporting KC as like a franchise that like did this better than any other franchise across pro sports, but it's just so well aligned, at least in my mind, to links, right? I mean, there's an obvious corollary there where we have votes, and we strive to take feedback from everyone across the entire community, and use that as our guiding principles. So I thought it was very cool to hear that. Obviously he's doing that at Sporting KC even well before LinksDAO existed, but it was just another thread that I thought was great to hear and really interesting to hear about kind of how he thinks about the world, how well that seems to align with Links, and I just think bodes really well for the future. So sorry that was a little long-winded, but I just say it again. I'd encourage everybody to go watch the video if you haven't already. I just thought it was a great kind of conversation and insight into what we hope will be our partner for a very, very long time on some very, very cool stuff. So I thought it was really good.
Yeah, 100% definitely recommend Mike and Talk watching that video. I think it's like a good the audience of that was kind of both obviously members who had a lot of questions about it, but maybe have more familiarity with stuff like this, but also people who might not have as much familiarity. So like it's a really good watch. And that's what like with the podcast, what we're really trying to do is like figure out how we can get these into a digital format you can listen to and you can watch. So if you haven't taken a look at that, definitely watch.
No. I think that was accidental.
Vote, 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 vote. Cool. Thanks for taking time, y'all. We'll be in the chats. Let us know if you have questions. See y'all.
Happy Tuesday, y'all.